During my volunteering at Veterans Hospital, I met a veteran whose wife had Alzheimer's disease. She no longer remembers him, and you can see the pain in his eyes. Their dream of growing old together is not as enduring as they thought. Well, there are 50 million such patients globally, husbands, wives, grandparents, whose happiness is curtailed by this devastating disease. Existing treatment options are expensive, but their efficacy ambiguous. I'm here today to explain how our research approach might be useful in managing this disease. Putting it simply, the symptoms in Alzheimer's disease are due to the death of brain cells called neurons that coordinate memory, movement, or related activities. Pathological protein deposits called amyloid and tau start this process of neuronal loss. However, the mass destruction of neurons is orchestrated by a third process called neuroinflammation generated by the protein deposits at the first place. Well, compare it to the forest fire. A matchstick might be the trigger similar to protein deposits, but the large-scale destruction of vegetation is caused by the fire. Our lab proposed that if we can control the inflammation akin to the wildfire in the brain, there might be a cure. We then came across this wonderful compound called cannabidiol found in cannabis. Yes, cannabis. You heard that right. Cannabidiol is not addictive unlike other molecules found in cannabis like THC and has anti-inflammatory property that can attenuate the vicious cycle of inflammation in the brain. In short, it acts similar to the rain, extinguishing the burning wildfire in the brain. Now that we have identified the drug, the next challenge was to deliver it into the brain. A tight barrier exists in the blood vessels in the brain that allows only selected substances to enter into it. To overcome this challenge, we packed our drug into novel lipid nanoparticle designed in our lab that has the ability to cross this barrier and deliver the drug into the brain. Well, compare this to Amazon's shipment. The shipment itself cannot reach upon us, but with the help of delivery personnel, it is delivered to us. That's exactly what we did. We packed our drug into lipid nanoparticle, which is a delivery agent, to be delivered into the brain. We have demonstrated the transport of cannabidiol into the brain and also proved its anti-inflammatory potential in our preliminary studies. Therefore, we believe that our approach would be a game changer in managing Alzheimer's disease so that the families all around the world are not devoid of the joy of growing old like the veteran family did. Thank you.